It's like when Kenny Rogers was dumbing. When Kenny Rogers was sobbing. Then do things.
She was born in 1946. She was 80. She was 80.
No, she wasn't. No one's gonna hear her. I was hurting.
Huh? He said this lady.
Dolly.
Huh?
He said this lady.
That is what we are. I'm actually sick over this. You know who's really sick? Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus, Khloe Kardashian. Wait, she was in good shape. She shouldn't have done. She has to be on the show. Like, she shouldn't have done. She was like on Khloe Kardashian's podcast recently.
Wait, she's your health update August 2026. She said it. Yeah, I'll change it.
I know.
Yeah, she did.
Did she love him?
She was good.
She wasn't okay. Huh? Like that's what
I love to see a little bit.
Well, I tumble out of bed and stumble in the kitchen for myself a cup of conversation. And I'm inspecting the life. Well, I jump in the shower because it's love's office. I'm on the street to tell the sun I'm not me on the job. When I actually wrote the song, I used my acrylic nails on the set and I was writing it. I did because they make noise and it sounded like a typewriter to me. And can you hear it? I play it in one of these.
Oh my God.
But anyway,
I've never heard anyone play their nails before. I've just seen it come in the show.
on the actual record and it says nail by Dolly on the album.
That is simultaneously the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
She might say, you kind of look like Zendaya. I think she do look like Zendaya. Like if she got her hair done and put a beat.
That is simultaneously the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. And the most inaccurate, but thank you so much.
Dolly, I'd like to know, how long does it take to do your hair?
How would I know? I'm never there.
You've been living together before you're married?
Lord, I don't even believe living together after you're married. You ever wish you were born a guy? Do I ever wish I was born a guy? Lord, no, I've always been a sissy. And if I'd have been born a man, I'd have been a drag queen.
It's alright. That's probably the first time.
No, it's not.
Have you actually ridden the splash rides or jumped in the water with her?
Oh, no. I think Moses parted the water.
I think you'd be quite safe, yeah. 10 people trying to push you under.
Conan.
So my dad said, I said, Dad, don't you think that's great? He said, yes, I do. I am very, very proud of you. He said, because I know that to your fans, you may be some sort of rival, but to the pigeons, you're just another outhouse.
What's the song you said you wrote?
Well, I wrote this song because it's been real good for me since I started on your show. And you said one time once I got to be your fan, so I probably wouldn't come back on the show, but I always will. I'm here about as much as you.
This incredible playoff vibe.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, he said that
his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game.
Well, I'm talking to you about it. Comfort zone, yes, the comfort zone is different. But I do wear the shoes. I'm so used to wearing them. I like my head form wasn't going to be short. So, but I
Dudley, I'd like to ask you a question.
Okay.
I know that you have a lot of experience wearing wigs.
Yeah.
And I wonder, should I use Rogaine? Should I get a wig? Or should I stay the way I am? What do you think, Dudley?
I think you should stay the way you are because just because you lost them colors don't mean you're not beating.
The head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
That people are always talking about my boobs, and I happen to have a nice ass too.
We always bunched up at the top.
I've always had big ones. But, you know, we have lately, but, you know, my husband said, let me see your boobs, and had to pull my skirt up. I said, I better do it.
Used to say to Eddie said, it's important not to be close to the pole.
It's Pringle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly the football. You play with great effort and you tackle in space.
You can't imagine ever being a cop, ever having a great up. What do you do?
Well, it gives me everything that a person needs in a marriage or in a relationship. It gives me freedom. It's something I feel you must have being created. And it also well, that's true, but this is a very special kind of safety for me. I'm there for him, he's there for me. If he needs me, I am for him, no matter what. Whenever he's got me something, that's a nice thing, that's another old, that's another to have fun with. We had a lot in common, we're good friends. I just know that there's not another person in this world that can give me all those things that I've grown up with. I've been with so many years alone. There may be some people that might turn their head because of doing that, but that don't mean that they can take pride from us.
You understand?
There's the snap. He's looking to throw. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, tie. The defensive score in this playoff game.
Chris, I can hardly hear myself even think. This is absolute pandemonium. The whole playoff game here on campus, and their defense is able to put it in the end zone after the pick. That is unreal. What a great start to this game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Pringle. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see this quarterback bounce back from pick 6 in the last possession. He's got room to run. Look out. Goes out of the bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
Wow, Chris,
And I'll tell the story about Jolene, my husband got a crush on this beautiful red-headed, long-legged girl down at the bank. And I knew he didn't have the kind of money spending that kind of time at the bank. And so I told the story about how I went down there one day. He was sitting talking to this girl. And I said, what you doing? He said, I'm trying to get along. Because he was in the asphalt paving business. I said, you need to get your ass home. It's going to be your ass annually. Her name wasn't Jolene.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver in creative ways here in the run game.
I did get that name from a little girl that I was signing autographs for. I've never heard that name before. I remember signing the name Jolene, and that's a beautiful name. I'm going to write a song about that. I said, if you ever do a song about that, you'll know about you. So I just kept thinking, Jolene, Jolene. That's how that rhythm, you know, Jolene, Jolene. I didn't want to forget it. Back to the bus. So I was going, Jolene, 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 Jolene. All of a sudden, it just became Jolene, 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 Jolene. And I thought, well, there's your chorus right there. So I just kind of made it into a song, made up those verses. I love little minor chords, and I just started picking and hitting that little lick, and it started sounding better and better.
Handoff heading left.
And I thought, this is really clever little thing, and I'm enjoying playing it. I'm enjoying how this is sounding. And I think because it is so simple, you know, Jolene, and the fact that it's in a minor key is kind of mysterious too, makes it kind of right. But everybody loves that song. Of all the songs that I've written in my life, that's the one that's been most recorded. Well, I'm always excited when anybody records any of my songs, but Jolene, I mean, so many people have done that song. Miley Cyrus does it in her stage show. You know, White Stripes, they do it on their show. They do it in their album. I know Keith Urban sings it on stage all the time. Everywhere you go, somebody's singing Jolene, and I just love that. And I tell this.
Going down to that bank. They're pretty very good.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Years ago, back when I was a kid, they had a bear in a cage. You know, we're famous for the bears in the Smokies. And they had a bear in a big cage up there, and people would stop at this market, and they would buy Cokes for this bear that was in the cage. And it would open about that you had some work done, some tucks and folds and stuff. I have to open it either. Really?
Did you have plastic surgery?
Well, yes, I have had several little things done through the years. But I'm not ashamed of that at all. I think it's wonderful that we have great doctors, and I think God works through all people, especially talented, gifted people. But I've had several little things done. Like some people that was really funny to
I just love these playoff environments.
I call these my weapons of mass
defense. It feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively, try to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
The doctors are like, but you just got to be very careful not to overdo it. I started doing little things, whether I needed my under eyes, you know, touched up a little bit, or this, you know, I've done it before. I just did it in small doses. Oh, Lord, I'm so many hooks for children. Way too. I have several things lifted and pulled and tucked and all that, but I think it's great. I'll do it again. I think I'll look all right.
You believe in plastic surgery?
I believe in anything that's going to make you look better and make you feel better about yourself.
You've been open and
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
And I'll tell you a little story. Then we get in. Dolly Parton, I was working with her on her show, and people say, "What you jealous at?" So we record your song. I will always love you. She said, "Daddy, come." We went in her dressing room. She said, "Let me feel you some." And she went in her drawer and pulled out a copy. And she said, "This is my first royalty check from I Will Always Love You." So I looked at, you know what it said? And it was the first one. $1 million.
Wow.
She said, "You think I'm angry?"
Hand it off. Look how he's breaking free. It is bad, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Tough running. He totally shows an SEC school, Joel, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
Thank you so much, Dolly, of course, coming from you. This is truly
programs have built
a
themselves
beautiful
on
song. Thank you
toughness,
so much.
physicality, running
Writing
the
such
football. I
beautiful
think about
songs,
Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry
And
and
I'll finish with
Exercise?
No, I'm lazy.
What kind of exercise would you do if you were going to exercise? Do you run? Do you play golf? Do you...
I can't run very well. Things that break my eyes.
third down success is being good on first down. Here the defense does a great job on
Tell teenagers in America today one thing, whether it be advice or something of support, what would it be?
I would say, act like it's raining every day and wear your rubbers.
Can start getting after it. Back to throw. It's Russell. He'll take a deep
And they
shot
said,
here.
you too can look like Dolly Parton.
Shot is
They found $100.
Brings up
Boy, I wish I'd seen that ad before I dished out the millions it cost me to look like Dolly Parton. Green and smell like Miss Piggy. Hermit's face. Look at that.
Identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field. He'd be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. You get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he does so for 10 yards. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense showing a bunch formation now.
Oh, no. Here's for trying to figure out like the string of your game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
What will the call be on 4th and long now from the 44? Dropping back, it's Russell. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
One day, you're going to wake up wishing you had thrown more ass.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking downfield. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. That's going to be a 2-1 down for the offense.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. Right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and go in the other direction.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets it up now. 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Pringle, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. To throw, it's Russell. Grab down the middle, it's Edwards. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got the first and still going. He breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Bama. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. And he runs it into the end zone. And those 2 points will tie the football game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now in 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They'll run the option. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They'll hand it off. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. 4th down. The offense will go for it. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the 1st half. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense to come up with a stop? And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
They're going to run it. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Will not be brought down. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit?
Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down, and now a 4th down play coming up.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Makes it look easy.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Running through the tackle. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Powering through the defender. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
Chris, this is one of the things I was pointing out to the group the other day about this safety and how he can go rogue sometimes. But remember, it's about the belief that this staff has in him. If they trust him to see those...
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has it. Off and running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Alabama. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their 2nd score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT puts them up 3. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Just standing there, gets hit again. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
Alabama will spend its second time out here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A great return as the defense comes up with a huge takeaway and score.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out. It's Pringle. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Oh, he throws it back. Defense is coming after him. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To the air, it's Russell. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back, and if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. It's a wide receiver screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play. And now the offense is behind the chains.
So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on 1st. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. He keeps it on a design run. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up.
This can be demoralizing for a defense. You feel like you get the 3rd down stop to get off the field. And yet, with this offense and this quarterback, it's an easy sneak for a 1st down. Why don't they do this more often?
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rusher. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
crucial third down play right here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Pringle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. Oh, no, trapped him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
I love the aggressive nature of this defense, not sitting back and allowing the offense to dictate the pace here on a fourth down. They just get aggressive and they come after him with the blitz and they get home, sack the quarterback, and create a first down for their offense. That is a great job. And I got to tell you, this defensive coordinator, I really like how aggressive he is.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
To the air, it's Russell. Catch made on the out route.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Boy, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking to pass here on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and it's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Russell. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Here comes the rush. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack. With a chance to seal it, they get stuffed. An enormous stop by this defense, Joe. A chance now to win the game.
Just incredible effort by that defense. Able to come up with this stop, put their offense back on the field. And it creates momentum. Look at that sideline, the excitement over there. And now this offense, a chance to go win it.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Here, backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's an option look. Loose football. Out is scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Obviously, with this rain, ball security is going to be an issue, and here the ball hits the ground and the defense recovers. That's an opportunistic bounce right there for the defense, and trust me, that is a difficult situation. This rain looks like it is really bad for these offensive players.
A running play called on 4th down. And the defense smothers him. A big loss on 4th down. What a play. What a play. The defense stops him short. They're going crazy. Huge moment in this playoff game. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Russell. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Oh, I love to see this. Bill Walsh used to say timing plus ball placement equals yards after the catch, and this play is perfectly executed. Ball is on time, it's on target. Now you get all those yards down the field. Beautiful run by the wide receiver after the catch.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, tied. A great catch and run for 6. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the offense trots back out on the field again.
Black 14, Black 14.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Open field ahead. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
This group is so dominant on the ground, and if you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock, let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Catch made for the score. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Getting some blocks. Oh, he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. QB keeper all the way. Picks up the force, looking for more. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch him there. This offense continues to pour it on. You can just feel the energy growing. This fan base can sense it. They're so close now to a huge home playoff victory.
I've been impressed with this group all day long, really all season long. But you think about what they've been able to do in this playoff game. The execution has been off the charts. This touchdown was sensational, and you can just feel it. This building is ready to go crazy for this home playoff win.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get some. Here comes a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Could take it all the way. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Right now the offense is set up with a short field. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Catch made by the tight end. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back goes the junior. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Down, but the game throws the ball to the 9-yard line. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown field goal. Grab behind the line, it's Rogers. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. That Doug said, we'll try it again. They're 0 for 3 on previous one-timers. There's the snap. Offensive to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on
You're doing running. You're saying it was really good out? It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact on its stress. No, so your feet don't get wet. All right, go ahead and keep on the run. Sorry to have kept you, but I appreciate you guys talking with us. All right, thanks. We've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running, sweating, just enjoying it. One thing, oops, that can happen, unfortunately. Looks like Chelsea's okay. You okay? Yes, okay. You're doing running.
Now it's on this offense to go out there.
Bet you're wondering how I do.
Going to the line here with the clock running.
About your plans to make me blue with someone good you knew before. Between the two of us, God, you know I love you more. It took me by surprise.
That's going to help the stats a little bit, but we'll make a difference in the outcome. The Hurricanes come up to the line and crank the tempo up here.
I heard through the grapevine. How much more would you be mine?
behind the line.
It's through the grapevine.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that
It's about to lose my mind. Honey, well,
Ain't that?
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired, and we don't have any chocolate pudding. Angelica, we don't have any chocolate pudding.
There must be.
You just pick an instrument up and let God do the rest.
Ooh.
I think I wasn't planning to speak about the tragedy in my life, but I think naturally it comes out in the music eventually. And so I spent a lot of time with the guitar in particular. Playing a lot of instruments. I'm just here today.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. I'm aware.
I choose a different instrument based on what I need to get through. And to get through those particular tragedies, there was a lot of guitar. And
why guitar?
I don't know the science to it, but I feel like I felt the most safe with guitar. And it was easy to kind of pour out how I was feeling. And a lot of Nat King Cole kind of led to it too.
Fix your face is a common expression in the black community. What made you decide, I'm going to name my album Fix Your Face?
Yeah, it always happens last. You make the music first, and you're like, what do we call this thing? What is the theme thesis? And I said Fix Your Face in my record QVC, and it kind of stuck out to me as, oh, this might be the one to kind of, be the loudest phrase to say this is what this whole thing is about. It just kind of came naturally, but I always think about before church, I just got a whooping, but I couldn't cry in front of these people, so I was like, that was my first Fix Your Face moment, and it felt like the album.
Looks like
you just pick
a snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5.
just how it feels.
Crazy air. Motherfuckers was flying out.
Moves out of the pocket. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain.
Anita Baker. Okay, that's this Michael Myers song.
Second down.
Stepped up to her and I said,
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Fires it to the wide out.
All right.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Breaks free, he might be gone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Bring Harris Jackson to the front. I love that you're able to live and make that music nobody listening to, but girl, you are not biologically linked to this man. Now I respect you.
Hit the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
We put him like
ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
You know?
And he runs it
If you don't get no biological nothing, other Jackson kids, I'm about to
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
the nephew. I just feel like all of them Jacksons look alike. Michael kids, the only ones that don't look like Jackson. All the Jacksons look alike. Except Michael Kidd. That throw would have been thrown. She would have been Christina Aguilera.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game in